Growing up, I've never really had real friends. Like friends that I can call basically a brother. I can talk to anything about and just rely on. And I remember one day, someone I considered a friend asked me, "Who is that one friend that you have that you that would take a bullet for you?" And I thought for so long, I thought for 5 minutes, and I couldn't think of anyone. No one came to my mind that I thought of would take a bullet for me. I know for a fact they wouldn't. And this isn't saying that I don't hang out with people, like I don't have any friends, because I do hang out with quite a few people. I'm a social guy. But I feel like most of my friendships are just so surface level. They're just friends that I go out with, drink sometimes with, go to the gym with sometimes. But it's never really been like a real friendship, like where I can really say, wow, man, thank you so much for being such a great friend, for listening to me when I have my problems, for uplifting me. I've never really had friends like that. And I genuinely do believe there are people out there like that. I feel like I have to find them. But man, it is hard, bro. Because if you live in the US or the West, like in Europe, then you know that most people are fake. They don't actually like you. They will literally act as if they like you for years, months. I, and they will just never like you. They'll smile like that, act as if they like you, but when you're gone, they talk shit about you. And that's like such a normal thing nowadays. I've been surrounded by that my whole life. Surrounded by people who talk to people, and then as soon as they go, that guy's a bit weird, isn't he? Instead of being real and telling them, wow, I don't like you. And I honestly think this is snakish. And I believe that if you have someone like that in your life who just talks, like, who is very nice up front, has a nice smile, and then after that, they talk shit about someone when they leave, that is someone you can't trust. I genuinely believe that because think about this. If they're doing that to that person, what's stopping them from doing that with you? Right now you're probably thinking, no, no, they're my friend. No, they would never do that to me, I swear. But think about it. If they're constantly, like, if that person is constantly hanging out with someone, then after they leave and they start talking shit about them, and, they seem like buddy buddies, they're definitely doing it to you as well. I'm telling you, man. It's the truth. It took me so long to realize this because I used to think that the people who I'd hang out with, we'd just laugh at like people with each other, laugh at, other people. I think that wow, we're buddy buddy. But we really weren't. Because I'd find out that they were talking shit about me as well. You know, it's just how life is. But I genuinely do believe that there are people out there who are good, who don't like to talk shit about people, who don't like drinking, who don't like doing drugs, who don't like just being so toxic and ruining their lives. And those are the people I want to be friends with, who aren't afraid to say I love you, bro, when you've been such a great friend. That's the type of friendship I want. And I know there's probably some people who are watching this and like, dude, this is so gay. This is so gay. Why do you want to say I love you to your friends? Bro, I want friends to feel like family, and you say I love you to your family. Because if you don't say I love you to your family, then I know the type of person you are, bro. You aren't a person of morals and values. Your own family you can't even say I love you to. I want my friends to be considered family, and I want that for myself and for my friends. I want to have my friends to feel like my brothers. We can look each other in the eye, and then we can hug each other, and then we can go out and conquer the world. That's the type of friendship I want. Not this surface level dumb shit of where we just talk about like League of Legends, or we talk about like some dumb stupid stuff that I don't even care about. I want to talk about how we can fucking take over this world, man. I want to talk about how we can like destroy that workout in a few hours. I want to talk about fucking how our families are going to be when we grow up, bro. Some like deep shit. And if you're watching this video and you watched up until this point, I know that you want that as well. You're tired of this modern day dumb shit that's going on about, fake friends. Because majority of men and people in general are alone. Loneliness is a very common thing nowadays. And, even though you might have friends that you have, some people still feel alone even when they have friends. And I feel like that's even worse than really being alone. Because if you're around people and you genuinely think that you're friends, but you really are alone and you can't talk to them about anything, that has to be one of the worst experiences on earth. Because you can't be who you really are. And it sucks. We as human beings, we need to be around people that we love. Around people who we can go to talk to whenever we want to, who can feel comfortable saying anything to. We are social humans. In the caveman days, we literally had tribes of people and we'd work together to build. Why do you think the society is so big nowadays? We're so advanced in this modern day. It's because of our social groups that we created. We built this together. We didn't build this alone. And we're not going to advance alone. So we need people to advance our society and to be happy. That's how we're hardwired as humans. We're hardwired to be around other people. And I'm tired of this lone wolf epidemic that's going around where people think that they can just go about life by themselves. I'm telling you, man, you will excel in life so much faster when you have people around you who are like-minded. The depression is so high nowadays because people are so lonely. People are more sick because people are more lonely. You realize that if you have a vibrant friend group where you genuinely feel fulfilled with, you guys do stuff together and you actually feel connected to them, you will live longer. Yes, you'll live longer. So if you're anything like me and you want to have real friends, then consider commenting down in the comment section and tell me if you relate to this video. Because I would love to hear people's stories on their life growing up, or even now, on how their life is with people. Because for me, it's not the greatest. I do have friends, but they're not like those deep friendships. Those friendships where I can say, wow, I love that guy. But anyways, life is a game. You just have to be willing to play. Bye.